Like commentators coming up. Look at him stoically walking towards me. You got called? Alright. Alright, good luck then.
Thank you, Swish. This one was out to all the bot watchers,
Oh.
people in chat.
Before you go up, coaching. Alright. So,
Are you on hot mic?
I'm on hot mic. Yeah. So, your aerials are really good against her. Yeah, your spacing is really good. Just hold your double jump and keep your space.
I know what you're talking about. Yep.
Good luck. Good luck, brother. Make Macho Randy Savage proud. Brotherly love. The brothers coming. Look at him. Look at this dude. Look at this little goofy boy. This little baby. Look at him. I wish you guys could hear this. This is great. Hey, can you come over here and tell that to the stream? Bro, come on, please. Ah, boo. Alright, anyways, going to this match. We got Leo versus Broken. Another snake! We have so many snakes in the high desert. So Leo is one of our top competitors, top 5 in the last PR. He did really well. He's a really good player when it comes to mechanics and overall really great neutral, as well as his kill confirms are insane. One thing he has to, he has notoriously struggled against this matchup. I think it's more of a mental block than it is anything else. But let's see how this goes. That should be death. Yeah, kill confirmed, baby. Alright, that's death. Oh, wait, it fell. When did it fall? It's very odd. Normally, Sticky has a random chance of just falling off. I don't really know how, when, or like, I don't think anyone really knows why it just falls. It just kind of does sometimes. And it just kind of sucks. Like, you just gotta live with it. But normally, you can do Sticky into any throw, and it'll kill. Trapping really well. So, here in this matchup, we have something very interesting. We have a zoner against a trapper. And oh, hey, Bells.
Hey, what's going on? You looked like you needed some help.
Yeah, so in this matchup we have a zoner and a trapper. Zoner being Young Link and trapper being obviously Snake.
Right.
Snake's grenades as well as all of his up smash and his C4 really allow him to just like dictate where you're moving and how the game goes. Oh,
Right. I was watching Havoc last time that we were doing this, and Havoc was just absolutely destroying everybody, and with how he plays his Snake.
yeah, Havoc, unlike all the other Snakes that I feel that I've played in the high desert, he gives you a sense of security and then just rips it out over time. Just like slowly grabs at it and just like until like you realize, oh, I'm down 3 stocks to 1 and I'm at 90%. When did this happen?
Well, I think a lot of that is because of his C4 usage. He's just really good at zoning that C4. I mean, he just sets it up, sets nice traps, and then just all of a sudden there went literally half your percent.
Yeah, no two Snakes play the same, and I actually really like that a lot because their grenades are very different normally. Because, ooh, that is really close.
Yeah.
But like I was saying, their grenade usage is very different, and the placement of it as well as how they drop it. Because there's multiple ways you can drop it, multiple places you can put it. When did that? What was that there?
I saw that C4 there, and I was wondering when he was going to detonate it.
I think Leo's looking confused too. Look at him. But no two Snakes play the same. This Snake is playing a lot more very neutral heavy, allowing not really using too much of the Nikita, which is very good to just to crowd people off stage, really put a lot of pressure on them.
Right.
However, you can hit the Nikita and it deactivates, or it'll just deactivate for a couple seconds and it won't explode.
Right.
So there is counterplay, obviously, but it's still a very risky thing. Most characters can't do that because they don't have a good enough disjoint, or they just don't have another projectile that can just stop it. Oh, so Leo, like I was saying earlier, he struggles a lot with this matchup, and so he picks up a lot of characters. Like it seems like within a day, and so he's picked up this character and he's tried this character against other Snakes before. And the thing about King K. Rool is that he has his belly, and his belly allows him to have invincibility through a lot of his aerials and a lot of his his normals as well.
Now,
However,
is it legit invincibility or does it act more like super armor?
it's more like super armor because mainly due to the fact that you actually can break the belly, and it acts like a shield break.
Okay, yeah. That makes a lot more sense.
And as we're seeing right here is that if King K. Rool doesn't get his crown back, it just becomes an item that anyone can use. And if it falls off the stage, it'll just respawn somewhere randomly on the stage, most of the time near King K. Rool.
Huh.
And
That's an interesting kind of mechanic.
yeah, and so it becomes a thing that the Croc has to get back. But most of Snake against heavies is a very interesting matchup because Snake normally gets away with trading and essentially getting kills while him not really taking too much damage or not really worrying about too much damage because he's a heavier character compared to all the other characters.
Right.
Well, all the normal characters. But once he plays against a heavy, like the heavies don't mind trading at all. They actually will favor it. And a lot of heavies have their own super armor and their own gimmicks along that can actually do really well against a lot of the grenades, a lot of the C4s and all that stuff. And it's like it almost evens the playing field, and it just becomes more of a game of who's doing better. It really just boils down to the player. And now,
So you'd say that Snake is more of like a mid-heavy instead of like a true mid?
I think Snake is barely peaking at heavy. I know he's a really heavy boy, but he's not considered a heavy. So we have what's it called fast fallers, heavies and super heavies.
Okay.
And so super heavies are the heavies that we're seeing, like King K. Rool, Donkey
DK,
Kong.
DDD.
Yeah, they're super heavy. And then we just have normal heavies like Snake, Incineroar, etc., etc.
Okay,
the
I
list
gotcha.
goes on.
Would Ike also be considered a heavy?
I think he's barely lower, or he's either barely lower or barely peaking. At
Okay.
heavy. But normally you don't have a Snake, or not Snake, a sword character that's heavy.
Right. They're usually just a lot more agile.
Either agile or they just have extreme amount of range. Like Byleth, for example. Byleth just completely has no running speed at all, but it has the stupid amount of range.
Fun.
So another thing to think about in this matchup is the crown. The crown usage is very important because the crown, as we saw earlier, it deactivates bombs because it actually hits them.
Yeah, yeah.
As well as it's a boomerang, so it denies a lot of space, and it actually can negate the Nikita right there. It just straight up just turned off the Nikita, and it really helps out. But he needs to keep the crown on him for that to work, obviously.
Right, because otherwise, it's like having items on and just throwing away the item that you had.
Yeah, essentially. But the good thing is it comes back like that.
So it's like a heavy Link.
Yeah, kind of. What we're not seeing a lot though is that King K. Rool is not using his neutral B a lot, which is Blunderbuss, and it has obviously the normal Blunderbuss, and it has a suck-in, which acts as a command grab, and he can angle it in 4 different ways, and each one of them sending different ways. Some of them have better kill potential than others, and another gimmick about this character. This character has a lot of gimmicks. Ooh,
That was good. That was good. I was waiting for that.
I honestly don't know what happened. I think he just released it. He didn't hit the Cypher at all, nor did he hit the Snake. I think he just released the Cypher.
Well, I think he was trying to time it so he could avoid being spiked, but it just didn't pan out for him.
Because normally what Snakes can do is they can release Cypher. They can go up as high as they want, release Cypher, and then C4 themselves to send themselves up. And so I think he wanted to do that and hit him with the Cypher so he can just not let him come back in.
Right.
But he was just too low to get the C4 out in time. Because the C4 essentially has to be under you. Link can do that as well. And although Link is not as lenient as Snake, because Snake's explosion always sends up, but Link's has a different send for every single direction.
He's swapping into Mario now. I wonder why we're doing that.
Alright, Leo's Mario is nasty. Leo has a really good Mario. He's really fast with the character, and he does a really good job. This matchup overall, I want to say is very 50-50. mainly because they both have ways to end the stock early. Mario, if he gets in, he combos you for a really long time and could potentially just kill you straight off of it. He has a lot of low kill confirms with spikes.
All right.
While Snake, on the other hand, he's a very heavy character. He, same thing as what we were saying the entire set.
Right.
But the main difference is Mario doesn't really struggle as much as, let's say, like King K or any of his other characters, because he's just so fast and all of his moves are relatively really safe.
Okay.
So Mario in like anyone's hands can be a very deadly foe as long as you can play your neutral very well and very cleanly. Mario also has a lot of out of shield options. A lot of very good out of shield options. He has back air, he has up smash, and then he also has up B. Normally you don't want to do up B though, because it puts you in a free fall, and if they anticipate it, it's a free punish. But up smash is a lot more safer on their shield, and then back air is just an overall fast, safe move.
Okay, it's kind of like any other DP then.
Yeah, but it just doesn't kill as much. It's not like a combo end or anything. It's just damage, and that's it.
Okay.
There's Dr. Mario on the other hand. I know this isn't the character, but Dr. Mario actually has like you consider that more of a DP because it's just a one hit, but it will kill.
Okay.
And it kills relatively early too.
Nice.
So moving on, Leo's down with the stock, but this can change relatively quickly with like any sort of spike. He's not very.
He doesn't have nearly as much control as Broken's got going on here.
Yeah, and that's the big problem coming in with Snake, because like I said in the beginning of the entire game, is that Snake can just dictate where you're going and where you can play the match.
Yep, all the grenades in C4 that he's laying down is what's really getting him, because he's not being careful enough. Because, I mean, see, he came right in at it, and he'd already laid the trap for him.
Yeah, then the tricky thing is that Snake's pulling of a grenade is frame 1. I think it's one of the only moves in the game that is frame 1, and it's kind of ridiculous. It's just kind of just sucks.
Yeah. Oh, that was a really nice Nikki to divert.
Yeah, Cape works as a reflector, so it will just send things back, or some moves it will just turn it off.
Okay. Oh, that was good.
Well, I mean,
he just
he just killed himself.
Yeah, because why not? Because here we are, we're at evens now, and he's 1 up.
Yeah, it's that's something just all snakes, all like upcoming snakes need to learn, is like where their Nikita, or not their Nikita, their C4 is, because even you can lose track of it sometimes.
Yeah.
There's so many things that you have to keep in track that it's kind of just tough.
Well,
it's a tough thing.
The sad part was though, he was hoping that he was going to come at him, and he was waiting to block it, and it just ended up killing him instead.
Yeah, he wouldn't have been able to shield it either way. I think he just wanted a double KO, and that's perfectly fine.
Possible.
That's perfectly fine because he has the upper hand advantage.
Yeah.
With those up airs, he can actually Mario can actually he can take him all the way up to the top and finish it with the up B and potentially kill. But ooh, that was a call out.
Yeah, it was.
Eesh. Oh, that was nasty.
That
was a very nasty call out.
2-1 broken.
Yeah, 2-1 broken. Leo finishing, I think, either top 7 or top 5.
I don't know.
his
I haven't
placement.
seen the brackets for a while.
Neither have I, but